Yes.
Yeah.
And you understand, see through the light. She understands. She
divine time. Everything happens in divine time.
That's true. Where's Pumbaa? Pumbaa, we gotta get Pumbaa here. He's in the other room. He's listening. Did he go somewhere? But he was in the other
left. I don't know.
He's an amazing musician. Oh, can I get the music? Oh, get his music. We're working
YouTube. Go on his YouTube.
Yeah, type it.
Let me show you if I can.
Because you have to be on the
Wi-Fi. I want to be in Texas right now, anyways.
You'll be living in $100 a day here. So if you're making $100 here in Uganda, it's equivalent to 350,000 or 370,000 Ugandan shillings in a day here. To make that in a day here, you are very wealthy, basically. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's like you're living a really, really good life. And we want to show more of that because I had to go through all of this to learn this type of knowledge, to learn this, to know, really live in Africa and to see, oh my gosh. I'm like, what I was working for in the States, I feel like I was basically very wealthy in Africa when you compare the two incomes. You're like, whoa, I did not even know that. And even to buy a house, to buy land, it's like everything is way more affordable here, So, but I had to be here and learn and go through all these tests and trials to actually learn, how we can make it work here. So there's plenty of plans in the making for us to do it in Africa. Yeah, but you use something.
Oh, it slipped out of my mind.
No, the value of African American.
Her daughter is very Thursday.
African American, not just African American, but also, if you're from Europe, Euro, where your money is way more valuable. If you exchange your money and you bring it here to Africa, you are worth way more. You are worth a lot. You can live the lifestyle you really want to live.
She says she has to go now.
Okay. Peace to love, see through the lines. We'll catch you later.
Peace. Have you made any acquaintances in the community you live in now? How are the neighbors? Is it easy for you guys to enter? Oh. That's a good question.
You gotta go ahead and answer that one.
I thought you were gonna answer because my answer might be.
Okay, I can answer. So, the language. The language is the barrier. The language is the barrier, first of all.
It's not about the language.
So go ahead. That's why I said answer the question.
To me, okay, about that, like, the neighbors, basically, everyone here is trying to survive. And so, trying to, always help somebody is a challenge. They only have to help their family, right? So the time when we got robbed of some of our belongings, like the pots, the pan, some of our groceries, we told the neighbors that happened. And they're like, even their shoes got stolen, our shoes got stolen because our shoes were outside on the balcony or the patio.
Yeah, the porch thing.
The porch, whatever it's called. Yeah. So the woman was just like, oh, sorry. She didn't really do anything. She didn't give us an onion or tomato, nothing. And so that's just how it's like. And even to get food here, you have to pay or else you're not getting it for free.
Victorious.
They don't give you that. They don't give you such governmental help. The people have to feed themselves directly from the farm, and to share it out to everybody is without them paying, without you paying for it, is a struggle. It's a challenge.
Yeah.
But
basically, yeah, that's true because when that happened, right? I did went and asked, the neighbor for help, and basically, like she said, they can't really afford to give you any help, because they're so focused on them and their family, and the money that they make it takes them through for the day. It doesn't last them for a long time. So they're working day by day. So if they give you something, they're gonna feel like they're losing a lot because they have to go work extra hard to make that back. So so that part it's like you can't go and ask the shops for help. I went to the shop and I asked this lady, if I can get, a couple onions or a couple tomatoes so we can cook. And she just looked at me and was like, no, I don't have that. I can't give it to you. And I was just like, okay, thank you.
Hey,
Survival
Victor.
Vic. Yeah, and that's
Yes. Like I said, it's straight survival mode. Like, if you don't got your own, groceries for the day.
Yeah.
Everyone is just trying to fend for themselves, and that's the reality of being here. Because they don't have that much to share.
Yeah, we love you
We
too.
love you too.
Yes.
Yeah, they don't have that much, resources to just share out.
Exactly. Like, there's no food stamps here in Africa. There's no food stamps. There's no Section 8. There's no pantry where you can go and they're sharing our free food, and what they show on
no
TV is
homeless
basically a lie,
shelters.
because there's no place where you can just go and get free food and free shelter like that. No, like, everyone is fending for themselves here, and you can't go and get. There's no kind of support like that.
You can't go
in the
to another
community.
country, expect them to
That's why
help you
I
free
wanted
for
to
free.
talk about coming together and building those opportunities for the people here. Buying land and having farms so where everyone can eat. So it's not like, I can't share.
Making me mad.
Oh, the life cost. It's not like, I can't share with you because I don't have it. It's like everyone can get whatever they need off of the land.
Yes. So some nice looking. Thank you.
Or the local gardens, I'm sure plenty. Yes, they grow, but you also have to purchase.
Yeah, everything here is for sale.
It's not like you can just go to somebody's farm and pick vegetables off of the farm.
Yeah, it's owned. There's no local farm that's free. It's literally owned by someone.
Yeah.
Or by some company. All the farms here are owned by people, and they take these their food and they sell it to the markets, and you have to buy that. So unless you own a farm yourself, this is where you can have your own food.
Donations.
But other than that, everything is owned. People own their stuff and they're selling it.
To a nice apartment.
It is. You're absolutely right, Nikki. It is a colonized mentality.
It's everywhere. Not just in America. It's here too. Here in Africa.
Yes.
It's the same.
Yes, and what people do out of greed, they'll buy multiple lands because they have the money. Because if you already know the prices, like, the prices is very cheap here, so they come in. The foreigners come in, the whites come in, the Indians come in, the Chinese come in, and they buy up thousands and thousands of acres of land, and they're using that, and they're hiring people with barely paying them to farm and to keep those land, and this is what they're doing, and they're exploiting, and they're selling these to people, selling the food and all that, and raising the prices to people. That's what they're doing. So because they know the value in Africa, that's why they're coming here. They are here. We've seen plenty of races that you would never expect. These people are here. They live in a totally different part, and they're because it's cheap. For a rich man, if you can get land for 5,000 or less, that's like a lot of. That's like pennies for a man that has millions of dollars. He can come here and buy up so much. So this is why the people are coming here. This is why Africa is the way it is, and it's so colonized, and it's so it's not as free because a lot of these people are owning big corporations here, giant corporation. These people are coming in here, and that's what they're doing.
Yeah, the land is not really built, so you can come to Africa and build anything you want because Africa has been stripped of its resources and everything. So everyone from any country just comes and start their own shit and just basically take over.
Just because they got the money, they buy anything. You have money, you come here, you can literally buy anything. And they let anyone from anywhere just buy their shit and own it. And so the Africans that's here, or that's native here, they don't even have access to their
She's trying to
own
use the
stuff.
black
Like, this
power
is their
to get
land,
money.
this is their resources.
Damn.
But these people are coming in and buying up their resources and selling it back to them. Literally, they're selling everything right back to them, and they have to work so hard to pay for it. Even the schools here. We could talk about the schools.
Oh
here.
yeah, school is not free here.
No.
It's no public
Obviously.
schools. You have to pay a school fee.
Obviously.
You have to pay
Yes.
school fees. You have to
Yeah,
pay to
different
go to school
country.
here.
Duh.
Yes,
So-
and it's not cheap.
And not everyone can go.
It's not cheap. Talk about Pumbaa. His school fees was 1.5 million.
1.5 million, which
3 months, I think.
Which is like, how much is it in US? Like $1,000?
No, it's $400. $400 every 2 or 3 months.
So my husband's school fees is
was
1.5 was 1.5 million Ugandan shillings. You convert that to US dollar, that's like $400. So his family was paying for him to go to school $400.
Right.
For $400 every month or a year.
No, every 2 to 3 months, at least every quarter. But basically, that's
Every
what
2
they were paying.
or 3 to 4 months. Like,
And it's a lot of money for them. It's a lot of money. So a lot of people a lot of children don't go to school in Africa because they have to pay. And that's what people don't realize. They can't even afford to go to school here. Which I don't agree with Which I don't agree with the schooling thing, but y'all start doing food. Yes, we're gonna get land. We're gonna get our farm. We're gonna do all of that. So definitely we'll be growing food. That's a must. That is a must. Everyone eats off Africa. That is right. Everyone eats off Africa. And the only problem is I feel like we're not the one, not enough of us is trying to eat off Africa. African Americans, and Africans around the world, that's, because I believe we're all from Africa, and I believe that not enough of us are doing what these people are doing, but we don't have to do it in their way and to be so, greedy with it. But we should be able to be doing the same thing, but do it in our way, not the way they're doing it. But we still should be able to come to Africa, buy land, and start, your legacy here.
You didn't put nothing in place. Just went over
They're
there.
kicking, what you said? Some
Free
African
flow.
people that are kicking the gringos out. Yes, I heard of that too. The gringos are white people. Yes, I did hear of that. What in the world? She said it sounds like America.
it's the same, but it's not. It's actually worse because you gotta pay to be educated.
It's the same.
No,
Because the opportunities
it's not the same. America has way more. It's opportunity is different. The school is not the same. Like, there's no free public school here. We can just go to school and it's free. No. Everyone here.
I was so shocked
I was
when I
shocked about
heard
that
that.
too. Yeah.
No,
There's no
it's not.
free
Another
free
country.
public
Jesus
school.
Christ.
That you can just, if your income is low, there's no. You have to pay. The little kids have to pay the school
Why do you
to go to
watch
school
other
until they
people on
finish with
YouTube?
school.
You're
Literally
watching
until
on
college.
social media. Why
After
didn't you
college
do your
is when they
research?
stop paying, but they start paying for
Why
school
didn't you do your
from
research
the age of
first?
2 all the way
Pick
up.
up your ass and go.
Yeah.
People don't realize
And if they don't go to school, then
somewhere.
the kids
I
have
better
to
be
start
doing my
working
research.
because now they have to start bringing in money for the
Yeah,
family.
you just
money
worked
to
that out.
eat.
After how many lives?
So it's not
5,
easy
6,
here.
7, 8.
No, it's
It's
definitely
not
not.
easy.
You just worked that out.
Definitely not. But it
You could've
can
worked
be
out
easy, and
before.
it's only being difficult like this is because of greed, and it's because of the indoctrination too of the children that they put in school. That's teaching them these things, and they're teaching them about getting education and getting a job, working for the system. But in that way, as in they're telling them this is the only way, like the only way for you to be successful is to go to school and to get a job.
And some of them went to
Listen, do
school,
anyway.
they know
So
good
your family's gonna
English,
eat.
and they're still struggling.
Your family's going to eat.
So they all those years, and some of them went to law school, went to study to be nurses.
Doctors.
But everyone here wants to be a doctor, so it's
So
like
what's wrong with
you're
that?
not gonna get the opportunity, and they only show you that's the only way that you can make it. They only show you if you be a lawyer, if you be a doctor, that's the only way, which is not the
let me
only
fast
way.
forward this rubbish.
Right.
That is not the
You
only
see what they're doing, down in people's thing.
That's what we're doing, fighting for freedom.
Not freedom. You ain't done nothing. You're just sitting there
Just
begging
saying,
for
like,
money.
I can't. Like, so, the tax idea is just not the best idea at all. Because it's like, why should I pay every year for something that I already paid off for this? Like,
Here she goes. Here she goes. Carry on showing yourself.
It's mine. It's not
Carry
mine
on.
anymore then.
Carry on.
Then if I don't pay you, I have to give it back. That means it's not mine. I don't truly own that house.
And if you don't pay for it, they taking your shit back.
They are.
If you don't pay for the car, they're gonna repossess it.
One time.
Then you go and buy your land.
Tax.
Plot of
Like
land,
when you buy
innit?
your dress, you have a tax that you have to pay 7%, whatever, 4%. You have to pay for that, right? That's one time.
She said, did you say one-time taxes?
You're done. That's how it's supposed to be.
Yes.
That's how it is for merchandise. It's clothes or, your sneakers.
That's real. That's not
okay.
fraud. That's
but
just
when
real.
you say, are you going to come back every year and I got to pay for this shirt, $2 every year.
Right.
And if I don't pay this $2, you're going to
Just
take my shirt
trying
back.
to manipulate them.
Then I don't own this now because you're going to take my shit back if I don't pay $2 a year. And then you made it law. Come on now.
They're
What do you
hungry.
own? Like,
Yeah.
if you get a car here, it's your car.
Don't look hungry
Yes,
to
it's
me though.
yours.
Nobody can come and take
No
it
one can
because you
take
didn't
it
pay
from you
taxes.
unless you sell it yourself.
Yes.
No one can take you. No one can kick you off of your land unless
Exactly.
you want to sell your land. That's the true freedom about
We
being
on
in
his
Africa,
this thing
because
every
everything
single
is
day.
just yours. You pay
On the
one
live
time,
every
that's it.
single day.
It's
Begging.
yours.
Jesus.
There's no taxes. No one is coming after you every year or every month or every paycheck.
Making Guyana look shameful.
Facts.
If you
If you have USD,
you have no idea. That's what
we're on.
That's exactly the mission we're on because you are worth. Your value is 10 times more. Your worth is 10 times more.